Hello everyone and welcome to the 149th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. For those of you that are new here, this is a series where I take a look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam, analyze each one of the creations, discover the features and test them out here in Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, click the like and subscribe button, and while watching, let me know your thoughts of the creations in the video comments below. So that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this week's episode. And starting this week's episode off for the first creation, we have the dock extensions. Now the dock extensions is a add-on that you can load onto a new game save that actually adds on apparently 6 different docks into the world. So it extends it, makes it a little bit more realistic, adds quite a lot of detail, and these docks actually look really cool from the workshop page here. So let's go and spawn them in and see what they do. Alright, and starting with this creation, now apparently there is 6 locations in the world. There are a few scattered around. Now we are over at the old mainland here at Terminal Spycakes here, and you can see we've got one of the piers over here. Now it looks really cool. I'm actually going to go into free cam mode here, and you can see we've got a large crane here that we can use to either load or offload containers. This is very useful, especially if you have a ship and you don't have something to actually get the containers from over this location all the way down to the dock. So it's quite nice. This is giving you an option to maybe offload it from your ship onto a truck or vice versa. So this is a nicer little way of doing it. There's also a nice big dock area here. It looks like we do have rope anchors, electricity. There's a whole bunch of things in here. Ladders to get in and out. Very useful, of course. A little bit of a slipway here or jetty. Looks like it actually is bouncing up and down, if I'm correct. Yes, as you can see there, it is going up with the water. So that is pretty cool. And then we've also got a little bit of a ramp here, so if you want to put your boats in the water that way, I guess you could. I mean, it doesn't go too far into the water, but it goes far enough. So that's pretty cool. There's even a little building over here for you. Now let's go and have a look at this. So this has got a nice little garage gate. Very nice. And you can store some vehicles in here, come back to them later if you need to. Looks like we have a button for another little ramp here, so maybe you can load. That's pretty cool. So you can back your trucks up here, maybe do some offloading. That's really nice. I like the attention to detail. It's not overdone. It's very just clean and simple, just the way I like it. Looks like it does have some spotlights. Maybe at night time this will turn on tonight. Let's go and have a look. Yes, and as you can see, the light has gone and turned on there. Let's go and close this gate if I can see it now. There we go. And we should see that spotlight. Very nice. As you can see there, the whole dock is lit up also. That's very nice too. I like how it's going in the water. That is really nice there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go and have a look at some of the other dock areas. So we're going to bring it back to daytime. And let's go and have a look. Now there is one over at one of the villages over here. Let's go and take a look at it. Here we go. So there's another one over here. Not as big as the previous one. But this looks like it's just got a little bit of a slipway, if I'm correct. Let's go and have a look. Little gate. Nice. Got on here, we've got some fuel, looks like some power and things, boat lift lights, a remote control unit. Very nice. And yeah, so you can lift a boat out of the water, bring it into your dock area there if you wanted to. If only we could build inside here. Unfortunately you can't because there's no mobile workbenches. And looks like a little bit of a crew room. Now there are some other locations. I think there's one at Olsen. I think there is another one here at the pier. Let's go over here and let's see. I think there is also one at Holtown, if I'm correct. Yes, we are already on here. So this one's kind of like a garage slash bunker style. It looks like. Got a little door over here. Yeah, just a very small garage and a couple little piers. Little ramp there also if you want to put your boat out. Very nice. I like the detailing. Really cool. Let's go and have a look at the one at Olsen. Which is just over here. Now, it doesn't actually lag the game at all for me. This one's got like a little ferry terminal. That's cool, because this thing can go up and down, if I'm correct. Let's go and jump inside here. Let's confirm that. So we've got power. Yeah, up and down. Nice. Okay, so you can bring this up and down as you want to. So a little ferry or something. That's nice. Seems like quite a few buildings over here compared to the other ones. Some small cranes. Yeah, and a bunch of garages over here. You can store, once again, anything you want, whether it's a boat or a vehicle or anything like that. And then we've got one over here too. Nice. Alright, let's go to the last location, which is, or at least the one I know of. Let's go over to, is it Holtown? Yeah, I think it's Holt. I think there's one over here if I'm correct. Let's go and have a look at this one. So we're at Whole Town, and as you can see, we have got a nice large location over here. This is much bigger in comparison to the other one. So this looks like a little bit of a marina, a little area here for you to tie down your boats or yachts or whatever it is. We've got a nice big building inside here, and this is the DLNI, okay. Lifeboats, got a little bit of a crane here, or I'm guessing there's a little bit of a crane for you to bring your boat maybe up into here, so you could park it, pull it up, and bring it in there. Maybe it's that little rib that's over there. That's pretty cool. It's on a trailer, so you can bring it in. Little garage, down the ramp if you want to. Got a little launch ramp, straight into the water. I mean, yeah, really nice. I think this is a really cool add-on. You guys know I love anything to do with add-ons. So good job to the creator on this one. I think it's really, really nice. And yeah, definitely recommend you guys go check it out. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next creation for the episode. And moving on to the next creation we have is The Rock is Coming. This is a 2x2 video player. I don't know what else to say about it really, but that's what it is. Let's go and spawn in and see what it is. And spawning in the creation, as I said on the intro, it's a 2x2 screen with The Rock on it. It seems like the creator has obviously used a microcontroller here to go and write a little code that will show this. In theory, what this is probably, I think the creator said there was 250 property text files, and what it does is just reads that over and over again and creates a movie with a whole bunch of images on there in Lua code, if I'm correct. And the result is this, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I think we have seen type of videos before done already in Stormworks. That's nothing new to see a video here in Stormworks. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next creation. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Heavy Stealth Cargo VTOL TR800. Very nice looking creation. Quite a big VTOL. Apparently can actually load a tank onto there. Can do any type of delivery of troops, cargo, all the kind of cool things. Quite a long range on there. Top speed 800, which is quite fast. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works. And spawning in the next creation, this is a big jet, definitely big. Looks pretty cool. I like the paint scheme to this one. Looks like the creator is using different colors with the paint here, as you can tell. So yeah, different colors on there. Very interesting way of doing it. Nice little cockpit. You can see this very small little cockpit there. Alright, looks like jet engines over there. We've got some pylons, some fans, because it is a VTOL. We've got a cargo door. It's quick. Okay, cargo door to go in and out. More looks like ducted fans here at the back. We've got the wings. Air mobility command, and I'm guessing the same on the other side. Alright, let's go and get inside this. Nice big interior on it. Looks like we got some equipment on the other side. We got the ramp winch up and down. We also have a crane apparently. Okay. We can go and floor ISO connectors. Crane connectors. We got a pump here if we need it. We got jump lights if we want that too. Alright. We also have another hose there. Close the cargo door. And looks like we've also got rails in here. So if you wanted to do anything with these, you could. Alright. We've got some equipment here. Sorry, I have to put the flashlight on, but it's a little dark in here with no lights. Looks like we've got a medical bed in here. Okay, that's a nice way of doing it, I guess. Pump. Okay, looks like a fluid pump here of some sort. Okay, what else do we have? We've got a whole bunch of magnets and things on this. Okay, we've got a little door here that opens and I'm guessing goes out. Correct. We've got another little hatch here, which is called maintenance, with a bunch of gyros and things inside there. We've got an APU system if we want it. We also have a winch here if we need it. And we can go up to the main flight deck. In the flight deck, we've got a washroom. Okay, bed, little handle, main cockpit here. We've got passenger seat with a deploy camera and signal jammer, pilot and co-pilot. Drogue chute if we want it. Radar, fuel connector, fuel boom. Okay. It's the fuel boom. Wheel brakes, probably get those on. Gyro on, landing gear. We've got monitors, landing lights, nav lights, interior lights, engine on, all fuel pumps, lift fan, throttle. Looks like a map screen of some sort. We've also got a stat screen, camera, heads up, altitude hold, camera IR systems, targeting, I'm guessing. We've also got a radar here, engine throttle, and a few other things. Alright, now there's a little bit of a starting up procedure. I've kind of skipped most of this. In any case, use half to control forward thrust. Disable the gyro to unlock full flight envelope. Okay, so pretty straightforward then. Cool. I mean, let's put lift fan on fill, and as you can see, those little, that's pretty cool. I like how that's deployed it there. And then I'm guessing we can use up and down to just take off. Really simple. Well, very nice. Like it. Turn. Yep, it can turn. Alright, okay, let's get this thing. Let's get our landing gear, which is that one. And it folds away all the landing gear underneath. Okay, very nice and simple. We should be able to go forwards, I think. So, increase forward thrust is 1. And there we go. And lift fan, I guess, just stays. Does that go off? It does. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. That looks like the nose is a little bit high up. We can probably alt hold it, couldn't we? So alt hold, set alt, maybe like 500. Let's check that out. Oop. And there it's going to go down to 500. Very simple, actually. We've got a heading and hold system we want to, and I'm guessing, can we do anything with this? I don't think. I think it's just the map, if I'm correct. A little radar here if we wanted. We can increase or decrease the thrust if we wanted to, and that's pretty much about it if I'm correct. And there's not really anything else I don't think I missed. We do have a signal jammer, and we do have a deploy camera. So where does this camera come from? Ooh, so it's that camera there in the front. And then you can, I'm guessing, use the keyboard. Yeah. I'd like to see the crate maybe started facing forwards like this. You can do that with some clever logic. Okay, nice. A little camera here that you can control using your, obviously you're just clicking on the screen here. Got stabilizer, tracking, laser, and IR. Anything for zoom in and out? No, I don't. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. So you can zoom in and out just over there. Nice. And then we can put laser and track, for example, and it's tracking that location. Very nice. And it's going to continue doing it even once we pass it, as you'll see there. Dunk. Very cool. Let's undeploy that camera. And bye-bye. And that's pretty much about it for this creation. I think it's really cool. I would like to, however, I would like to get our alt hold off, and I would like to get our gyro off, and I would like to see how all this thing actually does realistically. Not realistically, but without any stabilization systems. Okay, it's quite stiff. Yeah, it's quite stiff in terms of the controls. I mean, it's big, isn't it? It's a big jet, isn't it? So you would expect that. But yeah, really cool. I mean, putting a tank in here, getting across the map, really cool. There must be a lot of fuel in this, isn't there? Yeah, it looks like a lot of jet engines too. Alright, let's get our gyro back on before we crash this thing. Yeah, nice big cargo area in here too. So yeah, a nice little creation. I definitely recommend you go and check this one out. Looks really cool. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the MD Explorer. This is the air ambulance version of a really cool looking helicopter over on the workshop. Apparently top speed around 110 knots. This is the medical version, of course, so 2 medical beds, got AED, medical bed, radios, hoists, 1 casualty, 3 people. There's a whole bunch of things inside there, so let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the helicopter, man, this looks really good. Love the profile of it. Just really suits it really nicely. Nice and slim also for its design. Very, very nice. Nice, got a little slant to it also here at the back. Looks like the creator has used some XML pieces here and there. But it doesn't look like it's overdone with XML pieces, which is nice. Yeah, you can definitely see some over here at the back for the exhausts. Looks like it's got a jet engine inside there too. Yeah, really, really cool. I like it. Got a little compass sensor here at the back too. There's a winch here on the right hand side. Apparently this one doesn't come with a harness. You do need to have a harness to add onto it if you want. But that's as simple as just going there and grabbing a harness and coming back. Let's go and check in the side here. So inside we got the medical bed. Seats for 2 here, and there's another extra seat in the front. Cabin lights, I'm guessing we need some power on. We have the winch system if we want it. We can sit inside here. Very nice. Equipment in here if you need it. Very compact. Very, very compact. Little details here and there. I like it. You guys know I love little details here and there. Okay, let's go and get inside. So if I'm correct, we're on the right hand side today. Open it through here. Go into the pilot seat if I can. There we are. Close that off. Perfect. Position hold system. We've got turbine flight mode, turbine main. We will need some systems though. Nav lights, beacon lights, landing lights, dome lights, main battery, and I'm guessing this is avionics. Alright, I was going to say emergency battery. Alright, we can probably get the landing lights off. There we go. What do we have here? Turbine main, okay, flight idle mode, position hold. Nice. Okay, I like this little screen. Vertical, which is really cool. I think this is really nice, the vertical screens. There's a little checklist here if you guys want it, but it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I like it. It's just like a no-frills helicopter. You don't really need to worry about anything. Okay, let's get this into flight mode. There we go. Rotors engaged. You can notice there is no tail rotor over here. That is something that is very unique about this helicopter. Very nice. Let's go and take off. And up we go, just like that. Wonder how the creator... Ooh, as you can see, something's moving here at the back. Okay. Wonder... That's how it's moving left and right, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Man, does it look good. Really nice. Performance is really nice. Wow. So it's... I feel like it's got some type of like built-in alt hold system. What are our current alts? It should be, that's our speed there. That's our alt there on the right, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. I feel like it's got some type of built-in like alt hold system or something like that. You can just see it very clean in how it turns. But it just stays at this alt. I'm literally just pressing W and it's going forwards. Beautiful. Everything's done really nicely on this. So Motec has done a great job, and of course if you're coming down for landing here, bring it back a little bit. I would maybe like an option to like disable the gyro or stabilization system. I don't think there is anything here for me to do that. Recently I just had a lot of fun flying helicopters with no stabilization systems. But yeah, you can imagine doing a little airlift here. Very nice. Nimble also. Look at that. And off we go back to the base. Really nice. Beautiful helicopter. Definitely recommend you go check this one out. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one and the last one for this episode. And moving on to the last creation, we have the NordahlLunden NLA 340 Condor. This is a tactical transport aircraft. It's 4-engine turboprop tactical aircraft. Apparently can deliver troops, cargo, vehicles, does airdrops, and a whole bunch of other cool things in there. We've got a ton of passenger seats, apparently 30 inside there. It can fit 2 ISO containers. Obviously all the technical and avionic systems you can imagine. So, I mean, let's go and spawn in and see how it works. And spawning in the last creation, man, really nice. Looks like a bunch of propellers. Wow, yeah, we've got loads of propellers on this thing. But okay, must mean it can carry quite a big weight. Nice overall look to it. I mean, looking here at the front of it, doesn't that just look mean? That looks good. Bunch of spotlights over here. Looks like we've got air-to-air refueling capability. What else do we have? Let's take a little walk around. Looks like we've got a little ramp to go in and out. Yep, nice. I like how that folded away. Maintenance hatch 2, which I'm guessing is for refueling, recharge. Okay, nice. Landing gear. Got the rear cargo hatch here, which I'm guessing we need to open in from the back. Caution escape hatch. Okay, apparently there's an escape hatch there. Oh, we also got a little maintenance hatches on... Or we should at least have maintenance hatches on the wings. Maybe we need some power first. Possibly. Let's go and get inside. Alright, so wow. Big area here. Do we have any lighting? Yes. Day, night. Okay, so this is day here. Big, wow. So 1 and 2, I'm guessing that's for the cargo containers. Looks like we've got magles, we've got electrical connectors, we've got parachutes. Here's all your seating all along the sides here. Okay, looks like another ramp or door there. Let's go and have a look down here. What do we have? Emergency escape hatches. Okay. Upper ramp, and then we've got the low ramp. Nice. Okay. So yeah, very easy to load cargo into this one. Literally bring it in here. Very straightforward. Okay. Let's go and close that and close that. Nice. Let's go through. So what is this? Oh, got a little temperature and a clock. Okay. We got winch lengths. Okay, so there are winches here. So if you do want to actually drag something in, you can see there's the tracks here. All right. Let's go up into the next area, which looks like a little crew rest area. A little kitchen and something in here. Let's see if I can try and move out of that seat. And I just fell down. All right. Toilet, microwave, stove, cockpit, any lights? Yes. And switch lighting modes. We've got heating in here too, temperature outside, and then into the cockpit. Okay, it's quite a few things going here. A little bit of an armory there. Looks like we've got cargo master. Okay, so we've got a rear camera, work lights, upper ramps. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Cargo bay connector. Okay, we do need to get some power on this. That's pretty cool. And you can also launch the pallets from here. Okay, we got co-pilot and pilot. Alrighty. I mean, let's go and have a little look and see what's going on here. PFD, communication, MFD systems, throttles, lights, switch lighting modes, cockpit lights, array, what's that? Radar power, I'm guessing. Wow, okay, there's quite a lot of buttons. There's quite a lot of buttons up here. Wow. Okay, anti-collision lights. Is there any, like, procedure? I think there is. Flick the power switch. I just did that. Turn on all engines. Alright. Turn the engines on. What about fuel pumps? Oh, and the fuel pumps too. Right wing fuel pumps, left wing fuel pumps, center tank fuel pumps, auxiliary tank. Sure, why not? No, we don't need auxiliary tank. APU, engine 1, 2, 3, and 4. Instrument backlight, sure. APU fuel, no. Release parking brake, no. Landing gear, no. Let's get those on too, I guess. HUD, sure. Night vision, no. Fire suppression, no. Okay, alarm system, flaps up and down. We got stabilizers here if we want them. Landing lights, taxi lights, anti-collision lights, nav lights, formation lights, sure. Transfer control, push transponders. Alright, okay. And we've got a little radar here and stuff if we want a radar power, prime radar, search radar, and then search radar power. Alright, cool, so you can turn those on if you want. Nice. Aero fueling boom, aero fueling, PFT, there we go, communications, sure, MFT page if we want to change it. Okay. Probably gonna get the MFT on first. Okay, a few other things on there. Engines, weather, cameras. Nice. Alright. I like to leave it on that. Looks like a little heads-up display. We've got a radio here. Okay, GPS waypoint, throttle system. Okay, I mean, we're pretty much good to go. I think we can get our throttle up, if I'm correct. We can also release our parking brakes, and then we can do the collective, if I'm correct too. We do need to enable, oh wait, before we do that, we need to enable the, I think we need to enable the rotors somehow. I remember seeing something about the rotors earlier. Ah, there we go, propeller rotors. There they are, nice. Oh, we can also get the flaps, couldn't we? I remember seeing flaps there also. So we could get the flaps on. I mean, we probably don't need it for this takeoff. Let's just get our collective up. Whoa, this thing's got a lot of power. Look at that. Whoa, this thing is quick. Wow. Okay, landing gear. Where's the landing gear? Lights. Landing gear. Where is the landing gear? Do we have... I know we have autopilots. Is it like an auto-hold? I don't think we have. Auto-hold system. Oh, probably need to enter the auto-hold. That's probably going to be useful. Meters. Okay, sure. 500. Okay, where's my landing gear? APU fuel, crossfeed. I'm so used to putting landing gear over here. MFDs, communications, radars. Nose wheel steering, no crossfeed tanks, alt hold system, batteries, formation lights. I will find it eventually. Fire suppression, instrument backlights, engine, mute alarms, APU fuel, release parking brake, landing gear. There we go. It was next to the brakes. Nice. Alright, and we're up in the air. Remember, I do have all the stabilization systems on, so I mean it's already quite nice with the stabilization systems on. What speed are we doing? Oh, at a big speed. Alright, let's get our stabilization systems off, and that's going to be roll and pitch stabilizer. Okay, now we can also get the alt hold system off, which is there. And now we have got full control, no stabilization systems. Now, whoa, this thing is quite sensitive, isn't it? But I like it. You can really do some fun with this. It's handling quite nicely. I like it. Now, we do have all these flares or chaffs or things here at the back. Kind of thinking how you would... Is it this thing here? Possibly. Chipper. No idea. Maybe, maybe not. What else do we have? I think that's some type of radio. Cool. Okay, what I did want to check out, there was one more thing I wanted to have a look at. Let's go and get our stabilization systems back on and our alt hold back on. I wanted to look at the cargo master. So cargo camera, there we go. So pallets, launch, maggles, ramps up and down. So you can control everything from here. Ramp drop position, automatically goes the upper ramp. Loading position, jump signal. Nice. So it goes red. Loading position, rear camera, work lights. Nice. Cool. So, I mean, really cool little creation. Not little, quite a big creation. But yeah, I mean, really quite nice. I mean, there's so many things going on inside here. To play countermeasures. There we go. So you can throw those out. Those are flares that are going out. Cool. I mean, lovely creation. Heads up. Very, very nice. Definitely recommend to go check this one out. And with that said, that is the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to check out any of the creations that we had a look at, as always, I do leave them in the video description below, so you can go give some love over to those creators. So I'm sure they work very hard on these creations. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Until the next one, we will see you then.